Hey guys, what's up, Para Boxing? So I got some big news. Uh, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather Rematch 2. It's gonna happen in my opinion. Too much money to be made there. As long as it makes that kind of money, they're gonna fight like 10 times, I would think. Like, why not, right? That's one of the reasons I think why Floyd Mayweather's been visiting Freddie Roach's gym for the last couple months. He's showed up twice, according to Freddie Roach, just to watch sparring, but Freddie Roach doesn't think so. He thinks he's looking for Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather shows up to Manny Pacquiao's fight last Saturday with Pacquiao versus Vargas. Pacquiao invited him. He shows up. That's another sign. Floyd Mayweather's been retired ever since he fought Berto, and he made decent money for Berto, but still, he's been retired for quite a while now. Since last, what is it? How long has it been now? He fought Pacquiao in May. He fought Berto in September. So it's been well over a year now, I think. Yeah. So it's been well over a year that he's been retired, and he wants to come back. And who else? What better opponent would make him that kind of money than Manny Pacquiao? And the kind of money I'm talking about is 9 figures. I'm talking about over 100 mil. He made well over 250 mil in the first fight. He'll make well over 150 mil in this fight. So it's gonna happen. He wants that kind of money. He's he's beaten Manny Pacquiao, so why wouldn't he want to do it again? Not only that, I don't even think at this stage of his career he doesn't really, like, obviously he wants to maintain the legacy of undefeated, but I think that money is more important at this point. He knows Manny Pacquiao is very skilled. Obviously, he said it himself. Pacquiao is one of the best fighters he's ever fought. So I even think if he lost at this point, he wouldn't care as much. But I don't know for sure. I would think the number one motivating thing for him right now wouldn't be to get to 50-0, but would to be get that big paycheck of 150 mil plus. Pacquiao, on the other hand, will get over 100 million too. So, fight's gonna happen. Bob Arum, I think it's gonna happen personally, but an article just came out on ESPN. Bob Arum recently told he recently told, I don't know who he told, but he was asked anyway. Bob Arum was asked, how do you think Pacquiao will and Mayweather will fight again? He said Pacquiao will definitely fight again in the spring, and I give it 75% chance that he will face Floyd Mayweather in a rematch. So that's a pretty strong percentage, I would say. And there's reasons why Bob Arum feels that way. One reason, why was Floyd at the fight? Another reason is he was very friendly with Todd DeBuff, Top Rank President, stepson of Bob Arum, very friendly with our staff. So it doesn't mean it's going to happen, but he says, oh yeah, no, Bob Arum has settled a $100 million lawsuit that he filed against Al Heyman. So that's been settled. So yeah, he's not for sure. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know if Floyd wants to fight again. From what for what Bob Arum thinks, and for as far as Bob Arum's concerned, Floyd Mayweather's retired to him, so he doesn't know. But from the way things are playing out lately, with all this, like Floyd showing up to the Freddie Roach's gym, him showing up to the fight, Manny Pacquiao inviting him to the fight, Floyd Mayweather being retired, Floyd Mayweather saying publicly that he would only come back for a huge payday, and getting to 50-0, beating Rocky Marciano's record, and being retired for that long. We all know fighters, it's hard for them to stay retired. Barely does any fighter stay retired. Barely any fighter gets out of the fight game before they get beaten. It's hard to get out of the fight game undefeated and on top. So, but that's besides the fact anyway. There's so much money on the table, and that's the biggest reason, in my opinion. And Pacquiao put on a good performance against Vargas. So I think it's going to happen, guys. If I had to bet on it, I would say it's going to happen more likely than not. There's just too much money on the table, and people want to see it again. There's definitely, I would say, there's a huge chunk of boxing fans who still want to see it again because Pacquiao had that injured shoulder. So it would sell, and it would probably get over 2 million buys. So I think it's going to happen. Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather rematch. Power up boxing, powering down.